My name's Lahana, and I'm a transformational catalyst. What that means is I promote change in unusual and unexpected ways within individuals and within groups. So what we're playing with today is the 8th chakra and that thing we call karma. So first of all, let's say that karma is simply patterns. So they're patterns that we repeat through lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. So if you have a karmic contract, it's a pattern with one person that you have decided to unwind in some way. So the 8th chakra is the one that's about a foot above the head. And it's where I guess the memories, the way that I'm hearing it, of karma is stored. And the thing is, there's karmic residue through all the chakras. So let's start by first making sure that we're fully connected. And so those of you that haven't done this before, you take a cord from the center of your being, wherever you see the center of your being as, residing, and run that down into the center of Gaia. Make sure it's firmly anchored in. And then allow that energy to come spinning up through your whole system, all your chakras, and spinning up and connect to the divine. And so that Gaian energy is constantly running up. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the divine energy and run a cord spinning down through all your chakras and connect to the center of Gaia. So you've got both energies running at all times, dancing around each other. Then you're going to take your energy and plunge it into Gaia and anchor it. And shoot it up into the divine and anchor it. And once that is firmly anchored, you're going to allow that energy to expand to wherever it needs to be. So most people are running all of that energy in a very narrow cord, whereas some people need it to be like, instead of half an inch, they need it to be about 4, 5, 6 inches. And some people, it will naturally expand to 3 feet or more. So wherever it is wanting to be, allow that to happen. And if it feels a little scary, bring it in a bit. Now, make sure that everything is anchored in firmly. And the anchor is the size, the energy you're running. And today that's especially important. So what this exercise does is it allows your frequency to be running through Gaia and the divine. And it also allows your energy system to be running its maximum amount of energy. And today, well, the maximum amount for today was appropriate. And that's especially important when we're going to do this exercise. So I want you to focus in and find that chakra that's, get a sense of, or just intend that you find the chakra that's about 2 or 3 feet below your feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring up all that karmic energy that is stored there that has to do with you, your current life, your past life, any ancestral influences, any community influences. You're going to intend to bring it up, because what you're going to do, and that chakra has to do with your relationship with Gaia through all of those influences. So your relationship with Gaia at the present moment may be very mellow and balanced, but it hasn't necessarily been that way through lifetimes or through, your ancestors. And your ancestors can include your brothers, your sisters, and aunts, uncles, whatever, through your, as it rolls out through your extended family. But this is the stuff that you can deal with. And so you're going to bring it up to the chakra that is right between your feet. And this is the chakra that has to do how you stand in life. So now the combined energy is going to come up to the level of your knees. And this is your flexibility in life, your ability to move forward, to dance, to, if your knees. So there's a lot of karma stored in how you can move, how you should move, which is a pattern. It's not necessarily the truth, it's a belief system. So now, bring all of that energy up into your root chakra. That's good. Okay. And that has to do with your relationship with your tribe. Your tribe being your family of origin, people that are your soul family, however you perceive tribe. So you're going to gather up the patterns there and take it up into your sacral chakra. And that has to do with creativity, how you create your life, how you've created many, many lifetimes. And your authentic self versus your pattern self are not necessarily the same thing. There's an overlay. So just allow that to unfold. And then all that energy is going to move up into your solar plexus. And that's the will. And this is really an important one as far as karma is concerned. Because we have many patterns through the will that are not necessarily appropriate. And so this is an opportunity to allow them to relax and unfold as we go through this process. to the point where we can use our will in a much more authentic way. Good. Now we're going to bring all of that energy up into the heart. I can feel that. Now the heart is the energy of unconditional love. And during our many lifetimes and ancestral and, parallel lifetimes and whatever, the unconditionality has had several patterns of conditions. I'm going to love you if, and I need to behave like this so you'll love me, and that whole thing. And it's huge. So allow that to come to your awareness, like all of those patterns. And now bring it up to your high heart, which is your service chakra. And it is how you are designed to be in service on this planet. And for many, it is totally shut down because the other chakras have not been clear enough to run into that being available to be in service. And allow that to unfold and collect and up into the throat. All those patterns of safe speaking or not speaking. Awesome. And now up into the third eye. All the karma that's cluttering the way we see, the way we perceive, plus all of our abilities. The patterns of I shouldn't, I should have this ability, but actually, your abilities are much stronger in another area. All of that. Good. Good. I can feel it starting to, unfold. And now take it up into the crown. And the crown is how we perceive our connection to the divine. Once it's fully open, the connection's easy. But because of patterning and conditioning and all sorts of religious and, communal input, it's got a lot of programming in there. So just allow that to all come up and rest in there for a few minutes so it unfolds. Good. And now we're going to take all of that up into the 8th chakra to be validated and recognized. Now, with all that accumulated information highlighted within the 8th chakra, you're going to bring it down into the heart. And allow the unconditional love of your true nature to enfold all of that energy in absolutely glorious pinks and greens of unconditional love and support. And allow anything that you have seen that you may have judged to realize that it brought you where you are now. And it's a pattern that you are in the process of changing. Allow your heart to just expand. Expand and unconditionally accept and love every single pattern, experience that you have had in every lifetime, in every manifestation that you are. Allow that to just flow out your system through all of your chakras, through your whole body, down into the earth. And feel the appreciation that you have for Gaia, for carrying you in all these different manifestations that you've come in with and you've experienced. And you just allow that to unfold for a minute or two. Now, I have a chant that goes with the 8th chakra. That if you want to help activate and clear, it goes like this. Ma, ah, Zod. Ma, ah, Zod. Ma, ah, Zod. So allow yourself to come back into the present reality of here and now. Make sure you're well connected, because that connecting process is a very grounding process because it brings you very clearly into the present. So I'll write the Ma'azad with this video. So you've got it for your reference. And thank you very much for your time. You're awesome. Thank you.